Yesterday I told you how I became known as the cat food bandit. It was a rough spot in my life. I was homeless in Hawaii and I knew nothing about Hawaii. I had no friends, no home, no money, or no phone. My glasses were beat and broke, but I still had to wear them. I had two left shoes, or slip-ums as they call them out here, and the worst thing about it is my arms, legs were covered with pus-seeping boils. I got the boils from a deadly staph infection from sleepwalking with some Micronesians my first night in the bush in that part of Hawaii. I had previously been working as a caregiver at $1 million house in Mililani, but I ended up leaving the house. That'll be tomorrow's story in the comments. So before I left the $1 million house where I was working as a caregiver, the old man of the house had this big box full of bottles of liquor. He said him and his wife didn't drink anymore, so I might as well take the liquor with me. Some of it was really expensive, like 20, 30-year-old bottle of scotch. I had a bunch of all this expensive liquor, and I went to the only woods that I knew about in Mililani. I knew nothing about Hawaii at that time, and so I went to this one set of woods. As I was walking in the woods, I saw a Hawaiian guy coming out, and I said, "Hey, is it safe back there?" And he's like, "Yeah, just be nice to the Micronesians." But I thought he said Micro-Asians, so when I first started walking back there, I pictured I'd see a bunch of little Asian guys in the bushes or behind the rocks. Luckily, I had a tent, so I set up my tent, and then I took two of the bottles and went walking down one of the paths. I start walking down the path with a bottle in each hand, and this huge dog comes running up to me. Whoa, 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 whoa. And some Micronesian guy's trying to stop it, but the dog runs right up to me. I got the bottle in each hand, and I'm just sitting there. I hand the Micronesian one of the bottles as a peace offering. He takes a swig. Then he calls out all of his friends who were hiding on the cliffs, behind the rocks, in the trees. They all stand in a row and he introduces each one by one. This is Sleepy, this is Stinky, this is Snooky. I feel like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Now, I don't normally drink alcohol, especially outside with a gang of homeless Micronesians. And another problem is the rare occasions that I did drink, I would sometimes sleepwalk. So I get all drunk with the Micronesians, I end up hitting on one of their girlfriends, I kind of black out, they take me back to my tent, I go to sleep, and all of a sudden, I just appear somewhere. I didn't just open my eyes somewhere, I just appeared somewhere. Where? The most craziest place in the world.